I said have faith a minute. Put met nobody that seem picture perfect. We all buy lies, depends on the purchase. You can't walk a mile, let my shoe pregnant woman. So I had to earn life. Road to the riches, wouldn't change it for the turnpike. I get it 365. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson, welcome.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live.
Toronto, Ontario, where the Raptors look to take one from a Western Conference team here at the Air Canada Centre. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Ready? Tip-off goes to Houston. Here's the starting group for Houston. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. And it's Ariza in at the 3 spot.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here's Lowry. Pass to Patterson. Toronto working the ball around now. And since last year. Big
camping out in the lane, and James Harden needing space for dribble drives. Not much room to operate inside for Ariza.
But they do like his defense, and we know he can hit the 3. It's pretty. Here is Harden. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey.
A lot of his strategy is focused on Dwight Howard, and rightly so. He said, we know Dwight can do it all, and it is going to take a 5-man effort to slow him down. Also, and there is just no way to handle him one-on-one. If there is a way, the NBA hasn't discovered it yet.
Thanks, Doris. Harden against Lowry. Feeds it to Carroll. Fires for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Outside DeRozan. And it's sent back by Howard. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Modiunas with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
And, guys, Patrick Beverly, a perfect fit for the Rockets alongside James Harden. Now, you know, Beverly is in that complementary role as a 3 and D guy. And remember, also, even though he's the point guard, he doesn't need the ball to be effective. He's good at just spotting up for threes, and he's a hounding on-ball defender.
Lowry passes to DeRozan. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 5. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. And Beverly plucked out of Europe by the Rockets. Clark, he signed a new contract this past offseason.
And a nice value for the Rockets, Kevin. I mean, he's a player whose impact on the game really transcends the stat sheet. That's often the case for those guys that are all defense caliber players. Boy, last year the Rockets dealt with a lot of injuries. I mean, the front court and post players were hit the hardest. I think almost every Rocket big would end up missing some time.
And last season, GA, as you were talking about, the injuries for the Rockets did pile up. Dwight Howard was out. Terrence Jones was out. They missed those guys for multiple games.
Yeah, and that hurt him inside. But also, remember, Beverly goes down right before the playoffs. So in all, the Rockets had 180 missed games on their roster due to injury. Amazing they stayed so resilient and were able to capture that 2 seed.
It's Harden with the drive. Now the pass to Howard. Back to Harden. Montianis kicks to Beverly. Passes to Howard. The jump hook. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And that one's good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Harden kicks to Howard. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
DeRozan dishes to Valanciunas. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now, here is Harden. Cans it from downtown. Harden's got 5 points so far.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Can't hit from in close.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Pass to Harden. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by DeRozan. The 10-footer. Another miss by DeRozan.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Howard, the pass to Ariza. Harden against DeRozan. Now here's Beverly. D right on him. From deep, Harden. The Rockets with another miss. Raptors leading by 5. And here's Lowry. He's got 5. And DeRozan kicks to Carroll. Screened by Valanciunas. Left side Lowry. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. And Ariza with the stuff.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
The drive by Lowry. Down low, Patterson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Patterson's got his first 2 points of the night. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Beverly. In the corner, Montianis with it. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Now DeRozan. Here's Patterson. Lays it up and banks it in. Patterson's got his second bucket.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Toronto ahead, leading by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right at... Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto to get the attention that Clark, the U.S. teams get. That's just a fact of life that even Vince Carter at his best couldn't change.
And, you know, I don't even know if winning a championship would change that. Quite honestly, even if DeMar won the MVP. Just saying.
Yeah. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Raptors.
So how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
So on the floor for Houston, they've got McDaniels, Beasley out there with Brewer, and there's Terry, and it's Capella in its center. And oh, here we go with Ross. Nobody back. It's rebounded by Houston.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
McDaniels kicks to Terry. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors leading by 7. In the last few years, the Toronto fans have made a strong case for being the loudest in the league. And Greg, you know, the Air Canada Center can sound like a 60,000 capacity crowd during the playoffs.
It is really unreal. It gives the Raptors a huge advantage here at home. Toronto and Canada will always be hockey first, but they love their Raptors here in the North.
Here's Joseph, and Capella sends it back. And Brewer kicks to Beasley. McDaniels passes to Terry. From downtown, Brewer's shot is off.
You know, the Raptors were top 5 in attendance last season as well. I mean, fans had plenty to cheer about as the team finished with 27 home wins on the year.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Here's Scola, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Off the screen. And the dunk by Biyombo.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
A shot by McDaniels. No good.
And the Raptor franchise record for home wins is 30, set back in 07. You get the feeling with the way the crowd gets into it, that record won't stand much longer.
He gives them a double-digit lead. And now a 12-point Toronto lead.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Terrence Ross, an explosive young player who can really put on a show. Clark, jaw-dropping, highlight reel dunks are his specialty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Tremendous athlete, great bounce and elevation and creativity on the slam dunk contest as a rookie.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Clock at 6. Terry kicks to Capella. Houston needs to get a shot off. Takes a 3. Another miss by Houston.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Some changes for Toronto. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Scola. And it's Lowry in for Ross. And then for Houston, Howard's checked in for Capella. Harden comes in for KJ McDaniels. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jason Terry. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Rockets ball.
Rockets trail by 12. Beverly dishes to Howard. Back to Beverly. Howard at the elbow. Brewer passes to Howard. Beasley right side. Shot clock at 5. And Beverly kicks to Harden. The Rockets again can't hit.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Out left to the wing. Here's Powell. And he banks in the layup. Powell's got his first points in this one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that. But I will say, it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
Lowry kicks to Powell. Here's the screen. Now, here's Biyombo. He's guarded by Howard. Such a wide open look. Powell's got 5 now. As we're talking about Coach Dwayne Casey, he's found his place in Toronto. Took them, Greg, to back-to-back postseason appearances.
And, you know, it's good to see him finally establishing himself as a head coach. He's really known as a defensive specialist, but once he gets in charge of a team, he'll have them focused on defense and really stresses that in every practice.
Biyombo dishes to Powell. 46 seconds left now here in the second. Patterson, the screen. Powell, the pass to Patterson. Rebounded by Howard.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And some nice passing there by Houston. The shot no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Joseph kicks to Lowe. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For Toronto, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Harden kicks to Ariza. Here's Beverly. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall. And so we wrap up
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and it's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They lead by 11. Your opinion, Shaq?
Well, in terms of running...
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just a...
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Take a look at what Harden's been doing. He's got 10 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Toronto right now, the star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the 3. It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point. DeRozan dishes to Valanciunas. And lots of contact. missing the shot. They'll shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
And no doubt the Rockets will win scoring fest.
A lot of the wins for the Rockets, guys, very hard to sustain it for 48 minutes shot for shot.
And it's Beverly missing.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Raptors leading by 13. To the middle. Here's Patterson. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Patterson's got 6.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Here's Harden. And nothing but hair on that one.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
It's DeRozan with the drive. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Luis Scola. He's checked in for Patrick Patterson. Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Beasley comes in for Moniunas. McDaniels, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. Rockets trail by 15. It gets stolen by Lowry. He kicks to Carroll. Outside Lowry. And Carroll gets it to go. Carroll's got 7 points in the game. What about Kyle Lowry on offense? The last 2 seasons, he's been absolutely dominant, Clark.
Yeah, he's developed enough as a point guard now to where he really knows how to direct and lead his team. He's not just a catalyst anymore. He's a leader, and that's the big difference I see with him. And his shot has become more refined.
He dishes it to DeRozan. Now here's Carroll. 7 points in the game.
Good D, but better O. It's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well said. Well, for the most part, they were just standing still, Clark.
And you know what, Kevin? He's not the most explosive player on the court, but if you give him a clear lane to the basket, he'll punch it on you.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Ariza with the bucket.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Terry against Lowry. They set the screen. The feed to Scola. Kicks to Carroll. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Take a look at what Carroll's done. 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Powell, he's checked in for DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And a switch here also for Houston. Brewers checked in. That's good. Terry's got his first basket of the night. Toronto leading by 14. Screen by Valanciunas. Powell, the pass to Valanciunas. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
Some changes for Toronto. Biyombo checks in for Luis Scola. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for DeMarre Carroll. And a switch here also for Houston. Beverly's checked in. Stolen by Joseph. Oh, and here comes Joseph all alone. And it's blocked. Ariza kicks to Beverly. Houston moving it around. Ariza no luck. The Raptors have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Toronto with the ball. Screened by Valanciunas. There's the pick. Biyombo dishes to Valanciunas. Another shot. Biyombo. That's good. And the Raptors lead by 18.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
It's stolen by Ariza. And it's the Rockets on the break. Brewer, the pass to Capella. A three ball. Beasley can't get that one to fall.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
And that one's good. Beverly's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
There's the dish to Valanciunas. And Joseph kicks to Ross. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's Powell.
Rockets foul.
Patrick Patterson. He's checked in for Toronto. Houston also making some changes. Howard's checked in for Capella. Moniunas comes in for Michael Beasley. And it's James Harden in for Corey Brewer. They set the pick. Dishes to Powell. He feeds it to Joseph. Patterson a screen on Beverly. Here's Joseph. And it's sent back by Howard. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Ariza. No good with the triple.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
And here. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Rockets trail by 16. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Moniunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Pass to Beverly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Feeds to McDaniels. Shoots a 3. Can't get it to go. Raptors leading by 16. Outside DeRozan. And the layup's good off the glass. DeRozan's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Raptors.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And stolen by Scola. Patterson with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Lowry against Harden. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. The Raptors making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. Michael Beasley. He's checked in for Houston. Off the inbound. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Patterson. 10 points for Kyle Lowry.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Patterson. Misses from short range.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's Beverly. And the 3 off target.
You got to give him a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Harden can't hit. Raptors leading by 22. Outside Lowry. DeRozan against Harden. DeRozan dishes to Valanciunas. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his third rebound tonight. And here's Harden for three. Harden missing again.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 11 points for DeMar DeRozan.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
It's tipped. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Lowry. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's 6 points now for Valanciunas. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Modiunas against Patterson. The pass to Valanciunas. Fader on the way. Rockets with the rebound. Harden's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And that one is good by Beasley.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Raptors leading by 21. Outside DeRozan. Here's Lowry. And it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Jason Thompson, he's checked in for Toronto. Wright comes in for Kyle Lowry. 1:56 left in the fourth. And he gets it to go.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And a switch here also for Houston. KJ McDaniels, he's checked in for Gaudelot. Ross, that's good.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And Brewer kicks to Capella. Here's Smith. And it's Houston with another. 1:30 left in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Kyle Lowry. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
The wide open look here for Terry. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
And Joseph kicks to Scola. It's stolen by Smith. Fast break, here they come. Here's McDaniels. Knocked loose. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Rockets ball.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smith the pass to Brewer. The steal. Here's Powell. Passes it to Joseph. He kicks it to Scola. And the rejection by Smith.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
That one is no good. On the wing, Terry. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Pass to Smith. To the inside. And there's Jason Terry on the assist by Smith.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kyle, how big?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the Kyle Lowry.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season.